Hello, my dear friends, and welcome back to weekly reading from the 20th up until the 26th of May 2024. Hope you're all well. Thank you so much for joining me for this your general collective reading. Let's get started and see what's coming up for us this week as a collective. Of course, take what resonates and what doesn't leave behind. While I get my cards out and start shuffling, let's talk about what's coming up for us astrologically. What have we got? We have the sun moving into Gemini, which we are moving into the energy and the season of Gemini. So happy birthday if you are a Gemini, which is an air sign. We've also got Venus and Jupiter moving into Gemini too, I believe, this month here. And so it is an auspicious time if you are a Gemini at the moment. We've also got a full moon, I think, in Sagittarius. So there's a lot going on at the moment, and it is all about clearing the air. Communication is a big paramount key this month for a lot of you. They've been waiting on answers, whether it's around love, whether it's with work and career. The wheel is turning now with the energy of Jupiter. Of course, for Geminis, it is a great time to look for love. It is a good time also for work and career. Venus is the beautiful energy of the mother. It's the divine feminine energy. It rules love and romance, rules beauty. Of course, it rules the home too. So any of these matters may be coming up for you, and communication regarding that is paramount. So issues to do with family, issues to do with self-image, how you feel, how you look. Of course, the full moon will give you the energy in Sagittarius, of course, and give you the passion and the drive to get what you need and get what you want. So creating new things, new starts, new beginnings. Moving into the energy of June, a lot of new starts are going to happen. All right. So let's see what's coming up for us as a collective this week. Spirits, guides, and angels. What do we need to see? What do we need to know? Oh, no, thank you, Spirit. And the cards, of course, are flying out. Let me just grab those. So 3 cards have opened up, funnily enough. And they're not the best cards in the deck either. You've got the 3 of Winter, which is the 3 of Swords. We've got the number 2, which is the High Priestess. And the 10 of Winter, which is the 10 of Swords. So we've got 2 swords. And swords rule communication, of course. And, of course, we are moving into the energy of Gemini. So for some of you, you've got the 3 and the 10, which is heartbreak and a lot of difficulties ending. So maybe some of you here will be finding out secrets with the High Priestess. High Priestess is hidden issues, hidden agendas. It could be the third person. Some of you will be finding out. And I know this is not going to resonate for everyone, but whatever comes up for me, I have to be honest with my clients. So for some of you, yes, you'll be finding out secrets about your issues from the past. Some of you will be putting an end to relationships, to friendships, to situations pertaining to family even here, I'm picking up. For others of you here, I do feel here that you are coming out of a difficult period. You are coming out of, the toil, the stress, the anxiety, the heartbreak that you've been working through and going through for quite some time. And the High Priestess is all about using your intuition. It is a very powerful healing card. So my dear friends, some of you will be finding out hard news, and others are coming out of a hard time. So I have to be as general as possible because, of course, many people watch this. But one thing that I'm picking up here is with the High Priestess, that intuition is paramount. So pay attention to your dreams, to your insights, to signs and synchronicities around you. If you need the guidance, just ask and you'll receive the guidance that you need. Spirit's asking you this week here to allow yourself to let go of the burdens and the hurt and the pain that you've been going through here and adopt a new stance on life. Put yourself first at the moment, because I do feel that there are new beginnings coming up for us as a collective. It's already started, right? We've got the Queen of Swords. Wow, a lot of swordsy energy. And this is technically a woman who is divorced, or a female type archetype here that is divorced, that has gone through a lot, but is very fair. She's very fair. She wants to get to the bottom of an issue. So I feel here maybe some of you will be having arguments this week. Maybe some of you here will be clearing the air about situations, letting go of people or things that no longer serve you, again, which is the 10 of Swords too, like endings, of heartbreak, of sad times. So there are new optimistic things coming through for us here. And the key words with the Queen of Swords here are strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny. So lighten up the mood this week. Have a little bit more fun if you have been going through a difficult period. You are a strong person, you are extremely patient, and you are very self-sufficient. We've got the 9 of Springs. So this is the 9 of Wands, all right? So there are new starts, new beginnings. Things are starting to, taper off for you to start this new beginning. 8 of spring, communication coming in. So for some of you here, it is a lot. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of communication, a lot of fast-paced energy here that's coming in this week here. For some of you here too, there might be communication here about somebody from your past wanting to come in to communicate and clear the air around difficulties here. For others, it could be family members that you're dealing with this week to clear the air or get to the bottom of something that's been going around in circles for quite some time. Let's shift decks and see what else the cards need to tell us for the week ahead, my dear friends. And around the full moon time there in Sagittarius, it is a good time for study. And when I looked at the 8 of spring, which is the 8 of wands, I got straight away travel for work, or perhaps traveling to study, or maybe opportunities to study. So it is a good time around the full moon. If you have been thinking about studying or doing courses, absolutely go for it, right? We've got the 8 of swords here. Some of you have been feeling very trapped, and it is a very, very heavy energy this week. It is a very heavy energy. And so astrologically here, we've got, I'm just referring to my notes, we've got the sun, we've got Venus and Jupiter in Gemini, and that's not all the signs. And then we've got the full moon. So there's a lot going on here. And it's a very fast-paced energy. And the 8 of swords can reflect stress and anxiety because there's a lot going on. There's too much and you're not sure. So if you are feeling overwhelmed this week, my dear friends, take a step back, take a breather, and reassess what you need to do this week. Let me just pick up the cards that fell on the floor. And we've got the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. And this is a beautiful energy because it does say taking leadership towards looking and feeling your best. Could be around work and finances too here. For some of you here, you will be hearing news around offers for work or more money coming in. Could even be pertaining to property for some of you, my dear friends here. But it does promise success financially, and it does promise a lot more happier times ahead. Because I do feel that we are ending a major cycle for a lot of you here, coming out of the heartbreak and the stress and anxiety. And again, it's a transitional period. As we move into June, things will get much lighter, I feel here. Thank you, Spirit, for that. And we've got ego here. So the illusion of being trapped. So you're needing to accept responsibility and make choices here. Watching addictions or unhealthy habits here. So some of you are breaking through difficult situations, difficult people, barriers, things like that have been really plaguing you for some time. And Spirit this week here will be bringing all that up for it to be cleared or revisited, to be worked on and tweaked, so you can move forward in a much confident and feeling much more happy and lighter way. That's what I'm feeling here. We've got solar plexus. Some of you are needing to work on your solar plexus because it may be blocked here. Solar plexus is the center of your energy body, basically here. So if it is flat, everything else in your body starts to shut down. So maybe this week, some of you needing to do some healing here. This week, of course, I do offer that if you are interested. We've got fertility here. This is a beautiful energy. This is the Empress card. So if you are looking at falling pregnant, it is an auspicious time. For others, you are giving birth to a new cycle, to a new start. This is a beautiful energy. So what is it that you want? And around the full moon energy, you can manifest your intentions to the universe to create what you need and what you want moving forward. You are blossoming. It has been really, really hard and a lot of challenges and changes, but things are getting easier slowly. We've got the chakra number 7. So this is here the crown chakra, which sits here. It's all about using your intuition and wisdom. But again, there is a lot of stress and worry. So try to lessen that stress. Try to get some good night rest. Try and eat well, drink plenty of water. Stay away from anything that's going to lower your vibration. We've got wisdom here. This is the Hierophant. This rules the month of May, and it does rule family, tradition, religion, values, relationships here. So there's a lot going on here this week pertaining to issues of that. Some of you will be selling property. Some of you will be moving. Also, there is some like an aha moment coming in for some of you here around issues to do with family or relationships or ways of doing things. It's almost like an insight's going to come in this week for some of you to give you an easier road ahead. Now, another card's fallen on the floor, and we've got the Four of Cups here, rest and rejuvenate. So this is feeling sad, this is feeling despondent. So if you have been feeling like that, you need to take some time out to rest and recuperate, regenerate your energy. Also here, I do feel that balance is very important this week. So balancing finances, balancing your week, balancing work and your personal life here. If you need to say no, absolutely say no and take some time up for you this week. So while I move my cards to the side, let's pull the cards of the week. I have so many cards here all over the table because I have had some clients today and I've just left my cards on the table to do this reading. All right, now which cards are we going to use? I think we use the Mythic Tarot. So thank you, Spirit. So show us, please, from the 20th to the 26th for the collective what's coming up for us for the week ahead, please, Spirits, Guides, and Angels. We invoke Archangel Michael's energy for protection, Raphael for healing, Gabriel for communication and guidance. What's coming in that we're not aware of? Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a give and take card, reciprocity. So you'll be dealing with issues perhaps this week of reciprocity, maybe in the past, whether it's work and career or relationships or family issues, whatever it is. Maybe there's reciprocity that needs to be addressed. Maybe somebody around the relationship wasn't giving you what you wanted and is now wanting to come around to work on that. But also it does talk about being offered assistance or help from family, maybe getting a windfall of money, not really a windfall, but getting money from family matters or things like that this week for some of you that you're not aware of. The overall energy is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is an ending. So it is all about ending, letting go of old situations, people, ways of doing things in order for us to move forward. And I know all the cards have pretty much been the same. And I don't like the negative connotation of like the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords because it can be very disheartening. But at the end of it, if we look at it like, there's an ending for a reason, then we can understand there's something new to begin. So letting the old things go by the wayside and focusing on the new, right? Moving forward. So we've got the Seven of Cups. There's some confusion for some of you. There's some options. Some of you, emotional issues, family issues. Some of you are needing clarity, and so you will be getting clarity either this week or coming in soon with the energy of Gemini, which rules communication. So communication will clear the air for you. And if you're not sure, ask questions. Be curious about what it is that you need to know or want to know, whether it's with a work situation, whether it's around romances, whatever it is. Ask questions. By asking questions, you'll get your answers. Got the Empress, beautiful energy, number 3. It is a beautiful, powerful, strong card. It is a divine feminine. So it does say nurturing each other, nurturing family. It can talk about looking after a mother, having a strong connection to a mother here this week here. We've got the Fool and the Three of Swords. So some of you are trying to move forward after a difficult period. There is some heartbreak. Three of Swords is heartbreak. It is deceit. It is betrayal. It is death of something here. Putting an end to something. Your sadness and depression, there are new beginnings. Some of you are scared to move forward, and Spirit's asking you to release those self-limiting beliefs this week in order for you to move forward. So we've got the Ten of Wands here too. So Ten of Wands is stress and burdens. Maybe you need to watch your health this week, overdoing it, being here, being there, being everywhere. Put your hand up and ask for help if you need some help this week. Beautiful end to the week. We've got the Ten of Cups in the world. New beginnings around love, new beginnings around family. Long-term commitments are being highlighted here, whether it's around family, long-term issues with work and career, relationships or friendships here. So these are a bit of a up and down type energy this week, of course, because it is the energy of air. And air can be very explosive here, right? So we need to keep our cool this week. We need to keep our approach, our balanced approach this week here. We need to be patient, working together, not against each other. Right. Now, to end our reading, let's pull out a couple of cards from the Fairy Tarot. To end our reading this week, Spirit, what other guidance do we need to know? Let's pull one card for those of you that want to know about love. So those that want to know around love, Spirit, what do they need to know this week? Love and romances. Let's pull a card. We've got the Two of Winter. So there's a crisis moment, a moment of crisis. They need to make a decision, not sure. So still waiting on answers, and this is the clarity part of it. If you need clarity again, go and find your clarity. Communicate clearly, ask questions. Some of you needing to make a decision here. You need to make the choice that's right for the situation at the time. And if that means putting yourself first, absolutely do that, right? Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. Yeah, head and heart's a big decision, isn't it? I always say go with your intuition. What does your gut tell you? Let's pull a card for money and finances this week for the collective, Spirit. Thank you so much. We've got the Seven of Swords here. So you need to watch deceit around you here with money and finances this week. Watching money going out, watching scams, things like that. Be very aware of that. It is going around actually at the moment. Funny that's coming up. So money and finances, you need to address, some of you need to address money and finances, the way you're spending, what's coming in versus what's going out. What can you do to fix your situation or your financial situation? For some of you here, some of you are running away from dealing with finances. Maybe it's getting an extra job, maybe it's looking at other ways to get income in, or maybe you need to get some professional advice to help your situation. You're in charge, and so Spirit says, don't run away, take charge this week. Now, I've pulled this card, well, this card actually fell out. I was going to say, what do we need to write around health and well-being? So the Two of Cups is our soulmate card. It is all about balance. It is all about getting assistance with the Two of Cups. It is like contract type energy. But around health and well-being, it does show with the Two of Cups, it's a very, things coming to resolution. My cards just fell everywhere. Around your emotional situation, you are coming to some sort of a resolution and peace and happiness after a difficult period here. For some of you, it's emotional. Could be romantic, could be around family, or just within yourself. So forgiveness and the resolution of problems. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed, or just take it as a general around health and well-being. You can be healed at the moment. So there is a lot going on for us here on many levels, but it's all about taking leadership here, making decisions, moving forward. And again, if we need to put ourselves first for some time, then absolutely we need to, because we've got the Empress here. And, we need to sometimes put ourselves first, love ourselves, get ourselves up to that level, and then we can love others. And our life becomes much more happier, much more peaceful. So my dear friends, that's it for this week ahead. Of course, if you're interested, contact me. I have limited dates this week, of course, due to work commitments. So if you're interested, do contact me for that. It is worldwide, of course. And I do my worldwide readings via WhatsApp or on Messenger. Of course, if you are around Australia, it's just done via the normal mobile phone. So thank you so much, my dear friends. Have a wonderful week. Take care and bye for now.